Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are right now. Thank you so much for tuning in to INCRadio New York. I am Sister Mika Jamaas, your host for today's episode. And today, actually last month on INCRadio, we talked about the characteristics of a good leader. And now we're going to continue with our topic about leaders. And this time we'll talk about the effects of good leadership. So how does good leadership impact those under them? We are going to find that out today. For those in our YouTube live chat, please tell us how a good leader, or shout out the good leaders in your life and how they have impacted your life. Now, today on INCRadio New York, we are also we're celebrating a couple of anniversaries, right? We are celebrating INCRadio International's 10th anniversary. And of course, we are going to be celebrating on October 31st, Brother Eduardo V. Manolo's birthday. So before we head on to our topic for today, let's talk about some fun facts about INCRadio and INCRadio International, right? So let's see, in 2014, a lot happened about 10 years ago on INCRadio. So in 2014, INCRadio app on Android was launched, and as well as a first remote broadcast of INCRadio, and that's in the Mall of Asia. And that's in January 25th. And also 10 years ago was the launch of INCRadio YouTube channel, which you are watching us right now. And that is also the first broadcast of INCRadio on our YouTube channel. Also in 2014 is the launch of INCRadio USA and International. So that was the year where sorry, I got distracted. So that was the year where we had satellite studios outside of the Philippines. So that's very exciting. And that's why we are here. You're able to watch us or listen to us today. Now, so after that, in 2016, was a trip of the first producers of INCRadio to the main studio, where they learned about a lot of different things, and the first heritage tour of INCRadio. So those are just some of kind of like the history of INCRadio International. So from not having any satellite studios outside of the Philippines, now there's a lot of us. There's a lot of different programs as well. And we have seen the growth of INCRadio. So I know that we all love INCRadio very, very much, but we hope that you can also tune into other programs of INCRadio. There's a lot of different ones. If you want to travel to a different district, you can also go and do that. I know sometimes we collab with INCRadio New Jersey, so that's always fun. But yes, so that is that. Okay, so now we are going to be talking about the effects of good leadership. So for our viewers at the moment, wherever you are right now, If you're on your way to Inwood Park for the park cleanup, if you are walking for cancer right now in Boston, we hope that we are thankful for you because you're still tuning in, and we hope that you keep tuning in throughout the entire show. And please also tell us, what are the effects of good leadership? Okay, and how has good leadership impacted your life, or let's say in your work or in school? How has a good leader at work impacted your life at work? Um, how has good leadership impacted your life at church as well? Okay, so we're going to read some of your comments later on about that, but let's see who's on with us today. Hello, Sister Lani. Thank you so much for tuning in. For Brother Mario Oka, good evening here in the Philippines, and stay safe, brethren, from the local of Brixtonville, district of Caloocan North. Sister Hias from Forest Hills, hello po. Ka Betty, hello po. Thank you so much for watching today. Congratulations to Sister Eve. That's why I gasped earlier, because Sister Eve is now Binhi. I remember teaching her in CWS years ago. All right, Brother Mick Roberto. Hello, Paul. Greetings from New England. Care for Humanity. So there are a lot of Care for Humanities happening this weekend. Very, very excited for that. Cannot wait to join you, District of New York, there at Inwood Hill Park. Hello, Sister Joy. Good morning, District of New York, viewing from Inwood Hill Park for our Care for Humanity event today. Love from Belmore. And of course, hello, Ate Jennifer from local of Long Beach, Orange County, California. Hello. Thank you so much, Orange County, for supporting us also. Now, so what are the effects of good leadership? So let's see. So, it's kind of like you emulate them, right? If there is a good leader, if you have a good leader, then you can't help but emulate them. So if your leader works hard, then you can't help but be inspired to work hard as well, right? They are able to increase productivity among those under them, or those who work under them. So let's say your boss, right? So let's say your boss. They're able to show you and help you when it comes to growing as an employee, right? They're able to highlight your strengths, are able to give you work that are able to highlight those strengths, and help you grow as a worker and as a person, right? Good leaders foster healthy, right? What do you call this? Healthy and positive work culture. So you don't come to work, or you don't do work feeling like you don't want to do work, right? You come to work excited because you know that you're going to learn something. Even on the days that you might not be, that you might feel lazy going to work, but it's going to be a good day because, because of your leader. Now, let's see, what else are some effects of good leadership? Improved employee engagement. So again, right? So at work, it's much more fun to work with a good leader. And again, you're able to freely speak your mind about things, of course, in a respectful way. Because we don't just follow blindly, right? We all have our own opinions, but again, like we mentioned earlier, good leaders are able to foster positive work culture, where we're able to share our opinions. Yes, Sister Joy, effective leaders are always inspired to inspire. And, if you are a leader and you are tuning in, that is one of your goals, right? To inspire those under your care to, to be better at what they do, to work hard in everything that they do. If you lead with love, then those under you will also work with love. Um, so those are just some things. Brother Jet says, good leaders have influenced me by helping me select the right choice, especially in big decisions in life. Greetings, everyone from Forest Hills. Right. What else? They help us in decision making, right? Just like what Brother Jet said, they have helped him make the right decisions, whether at work or in life. Um, because leaders they're responsible in, in making a lot of different decisions, right? And they have are supposed to have like a strategic thinking. So, they're able to help us kind of see things in a different way when it comes to making decisions in our lives, right? Um, for us, right, members of the Church of Christ, right, because that is our life as members. We are blessed to have great leaders to emulate and to follow, right? So, of course, because we are going to be celebrating Brother Eduardo's birthday, we can't help but, just be inspired when it comes to his leadership. He leads with love. He loves all of us, and that is felt wherever you are in the world. All of the decisions that he makes for the church, the activities that are being done coming from Central, those are all done for a reason, and that is to make sure that we grow in our faith. And you can't help but be inspired by that, especially as a leader. You want to make sure that you do the same with the officers and the brethren under your care, and you want to make sure um, that they do what they do with love. Sister Jennifer said, good leaders want what's best for the people they lead. They are happy of their successes and can motivate while still upholding the goals of the organization. That is very true. Um, I think that word motivate is one of the key words. They know good leaders are able to motivate those under them, and I think that's very important. Um, and they're able to steer everyone to still uphold the goals of the organization, right? Because there's a lot of things out there. There are a lot of external factors out there that can influence us, or the people think the people under us, to kind of forget about the goals, because things might be hard, or things might be tough, but a good leader will always be able to help us kind of like steer us in the right direction to make sure that we do reach our goals. Okay, so let's see what else. Sister Betty Sabino said, greetings to our brethren who are on their way to Inwood Hill Park. Yes, everyone, please be safe. Brother Bradley Febre, happy viewing po from Templo Central, District of Central. Thank you so much for staying up with us. Let's see. What else? Okay. Oh, from Brother Pastor Palacios III, our brethren from Boston and Londonderry are greeting everyone from the More Than Pink Walk in Boston as part of our participation in the Worldwide Care for Humanity. Hello to everyone in Boston at the moment. I've always wanted to join in a walk for a cause. If I weren't here, if I wasn't here in New York, I would definitely be going there. Um, So I hope that everyone is having an amazing time. Hope that everyone is being safe. Okay, we don't want to pull anything or sprain anything. We want to be able to participate in other activities. Okay, and oh, that's so exciting. Okay, Brother Leon says, "Good morning, po, to everyone, especially to our district ministers, Brother Don and Brother Ash. Enjoy the show, everyone." All right. What else? Okay. So one of the things that I mentioned earlier, is that just like um, just like happiness is contagious, right? So is good leadership, right? So because Brother Eduardo is such a great leader, he inspires everyone under him to be good leaders as well. So that is really one of the marks of an amazing leader, of a dynamic leader. And we all want to make sure that we are able to impact others as well to be the same, right? We want to make the people around you more up around us more likely to be good leaders, because I know, like, for example, I'm seated as president in my local. I'm not going to be seated as president forever, right? One day we are going to, the people under us, or the younger generation will take over, and we want to make sure that they also have the right values and are taught to be good leaders, right? Okay. And then, oh, hello, Sister Cheyenne. Thank you so much for tuning in. See everyone soon po at the Care for Humanity. For a second, I completely forgot what CFH stood for. Hello po, Sister Annie. Thank you so much for tuning in. That's right. That's right, Brother Pastor. Good leaders help in creating more good leaders. Good leaders also help in creating stronger teams, right? Because they're able to enforce positive relationships. They're able to inspire employees. The teams under them are even stronger. And also, I feel like I've said this before. Again, they're always inspired to work, right? We don't want people to be discouraged. In fact, we want everyone to be encouraged to keep working and to keep learning. We have, oh, hello. Thank you so much, Orange County. Brother Lionel, is that how do you pronounce your name? Lionel or Nedo. Hello, blind. Happy watching, tuning in from the District of Orange County, California. Thank you so much for being on with us today. It's much earlier there. So great. Have a great morning. Um, what else? Um, Again, good leaders foster open communication between the members of their group, so that everyone can, really communicate their ideas and opinions. This way, each member of your team feels included and involved, right? That's right. Good leaders are fair, caring, and able to make decisions. They're also able to foster creativity, thinking outside the box. Um, they are Good leaders are also very effective listeners, which in turn inspires others to also be good listeners. Not just hearing, but really internalizing everything that they hear, especially if they are opinions and suggestions from their subordinates. Right? Okay. Those are some of the effects of good leaders. I'm trying to see if I can get Sister Abby or someone from Inwood at the moment um, to show us around because we would like to see what is going on in our Care for Humanities. Oh, but Sister Joy says good leaders also know how to follow when they themselves are being led. Well, that is very correct because good leaders are also good followers. Um, yes, that's right. Sorry, I keep getting distracted. That's why I need someone here. I need someone to lead me. All right. Okay, well, I hope that everyone is having a good morning so far. Please, I hope that you've eaten already, especially um if you are walking there in the More Than Pink walk. Please make sure that you are hydrated and that you stretched before walking. And those who hi, Sister Joy. I wish I was there already too. Where was I? What was I gonna say? Oh, yes. Especially those who are on their way to Inwood Park. Please make sure that you are able to have sustenance already. This way you have a lot of energy to clean up the park. And I've seen a lot of really nice pictures of the park. So I'm very, very excited to come there and, see what the park looks like, how we can help clean it. Yeah. So let's see. So apparently, in Inwood Park is one of the oldest parks in New York, and it has a natural forest and salt marsh, which is very, very interesting. I've seen a lot of nice pictures of greenery, and I love greenery. Greenery makes me cry. So we're very excited to see that. All right. Well, um, okay. So also happening today in the upstate New York area in Syracuse, there's going to be a resource packages drop off. So hopefully next week we'll be able to show everyone some photos or videos of what happened today, especially if you're unable to make it. This way, you have a sense of FOMO or fear of missing out because you did miss out on these amazing activities. Now, so we don't want to keep anyone from participating in all of these activities. Um, we are going to announce the hashtag challenge winners from last week next week. So there's going to be 2 sets of winners next week from our hashtag challenge. So please stay tuned for that. We hope that you keep hashtagging for your local congregations. And we will see you all next week. So that is all for our show today. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. Thank you once again to the church administration for giving us a platform to share and speak about important and interesting topics like this. Don't forget to catch us again next Saturday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time, 11:30 p.m. Philippine Time. Now, I know that next week is daylight savings, but we will still be at 11:30 a.m. So there's no change to our time. Happy birthday, Paul, to our beloved Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo. Thank you so much, Paul, for everything that you have done for us, and we love you very much. We do hope that one day we'll get to see you here in our district. So that we can show you our love in person. We would also like to greet our Christian Family Organization Coordinator and Subsea President, Brother Angelo Iranio Manalo. We would also like to greet our District Minister, Brother Sheridohn Santos, our Assistant District Minister, Brother Neil Patrick Omelda, our CFO Advisor, Brother J.R. Resurrection. And that brings us to the end of our show today. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. And have fun at Care for Humanity. See you in a bit.
Bienvenidos. 欢迎来到 Oida. Welcome to INCRadio. 6 sa 7 kontinente, mahigit sa 100 bansa at teritoryo, iba't ibang kultura at lengguwahe, nagkakaisa at nananatiling solido. Ito ang INC Radio.
Palaging konektado sa lahat ng mga tao. This is INCRadio. Anywhere in the world, oh, we are always together, connected to everyone. Life will be better.
Handa na ba kayong makilala at makakwentuhan? Alamin ang kanilang mga latest activities. Mga angking talento. At inspiring stories. Mula sa mga kapatid nating nasa Scan International sa iba't ibang panig ng mundo. Ito ang Scan in Action.
We are presenting the Iglesianicristo Sign Language Guide, Android and iOS version. We gladly introduce the new interface of our INC Sign Language Guide, Android, and the much-awaited iOS version. The INC Sign Language apps is a project of the Christian Society for the Deaf under the Christian Family Organizations Office of the Iglesianicristo Church of Christ. It is a part of the Church's continuous intensive efforts to reach out to and care for the deaf, INC members and non-members alike. This free sign language app includes the following features: 8,000 plus vocabulary entries, all in video, customizable video playback speeds, examples of signed phrases and sentences, categorized everyday signs like alphabet, numbers, colors, greetings, educational terms, medical terms, legal terms, Iglesianicristo and religious terms, and many more. user maintainable favorites category, fast search and voice search, all features are available offline. And since these sign language applications contain phrases concerning the Iglesia ni Cristo and religious terms, we could use these apps in inviting more deaf fellow men to learn the basic doctrines being taught inside the church. For more information, please visit www.iglesianicristo.net, www.facebook.com/Christian Family Organizations, www.facebook.com Christian Society for the Deaf. Thank you for your support.
Time is passing by so fast. Everyone is in a rush, hurrying to achieve their goals, rushing to accomplish everything we need. At every tick of the clock, people tend to worry about their everyday living. Due to that, we are left